football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You look at the defense for these Texans. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, if you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now they'll run on the draw. They'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Having been a corner that's worth the salt yet, but ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Back to throw again. Off to Thomas on the left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Back to throw here. as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll get this out to Tootin. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw is Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
What is it? That's right.
They'll try to run for over Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. You look at the defense for these Texans. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop. Held them to no gain. The key to their defense is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught by a diving Thomas. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys were set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To the air, Williams. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Pass midfield, look out. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the ground.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air once more, Williams. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And on the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Williams. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
That's another Jaguars first down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Now a 2nd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Jordan Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. A final shot before break. Williams. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? Pierce has it knocked loose. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take it across midfield and down to 45.
Panther Street. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tutin with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10.
What is going on?
Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Yards the tally on the return there. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Grant. And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Good push up front and then a run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Childress. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, Childress. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
It'll be a 45-yard punt and couple that with a loss on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Childress. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. That'll go as a punt return of 53 yards. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 1918. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. Graham. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
On 3rd down, it's Graham. And this will be a Texans first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. The Texans send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at about the 14.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
60 Bison.
And they'll indeed take a